Antiques Roadshow expert stunned by rare gold bracelets' jaw-dropping valuation. The latest episode of Antiques Roadshow delivered yet another unforgettable moment as jewelry specialist Joanna Hardy found herself nearly lost for words upon examining a breathtaking gold bracelet with a fascinating history. The segment, filmed against the stunning backdrop of Beaumaris Castle in Anglesey, saw host Fiona Bruce guiding viewers through a treasure trove of heirlooms, but none quite as remarkable as this dazzling piece. As the sunlight danced across the bracelet's surface, Hardy marveled at its raw, organic beauty. "This isn't just jewelry, it's a piece of history, a tangible connection to the earth itself," she remarked, carefully turning the piece in her hands. The bracelet, composed of naturally formed gold nuggets linked together, bore the unmistakable marks of its origins, unpolished, untamed, and utterly unique. A love story forged in gold. The owner, who had brought the bracelet for appraisal, shared an emotional backstory that only deepened its allure. Her grandfather, an engineer working in the Frentino mines of Segovia, Colombia, during the 1930s and 40s, had gifted it to her grandmother as a token of affection. Though he wasn't a miner himself, the nuggets were undoubtedly sourced from the very earth he worked beneath. "He must have handpicked these nuggets himself," Hardy mused, examining the way each piece had been meticulously set. "This wasn't something you'd find in a jewelry store, it was a labor of love, crafted with intention." The guest nodded in agreement, producing a weathered photograph of her grandparents in Colombia, their faces alight with youthful joy. "They were adventurers," she said softly. This bracelet was a symbol of their life together. A design ahead of its time. What made the bracelet even more extraordinary, Hardy explained, was its strikingly modern aesthetic. Unlike the rigid symmetry and gemstone-heavy designs typical of Art Deco jewelry from the same era, this piece embraced an organic, free-form structure. "It's almost contemporary in its feel," she noted. Most jewelry from the 1930s was about precision, clean lines, geometric patterns. But this is wild. It's alive. The expert went on to explain that natural gold nugget jewelry was exceptionally rare, particularly from this period. Gold in its raw form was often melted down and refined. "Very few pieces like this survived," she said, "and the fact that these nuggets were kept intact, shaped only enough to be wearable, makes it even more special." The moment of truth. A valuation that left everyone stunned. After a thorough examination, Hardy took a deep breath before delivering her verdict. At auction, she began, pausing for dramatic effect. "This bracelet could fetch £5,000 to £6,000, possibly even more given its rarity and provenance." The owner's hands flew to her mouth in shock. "Really? That much?" she gasped. Hardy nodded emphatically. "Absolutely. Collectors adore pieces like this, not just for their material value, but for the stories they carry. And yours has one of the most compelling histories I've ever seen." The revelation left the guest momentarily speechless, her eyes glistening with emotion. "I had no idea," she admitted. "To me, it was always just Grandma's bracelet, something beautiful she left behind. I never imagined it could be worth so much." Why this piece stands out in the world of antique jewelry, Hardy took a moment to break down exactly what made this bracelet so valuable. Rarity of raw gold nugget jewelry. Most gold from this era was refined, making unpolished nugget pieces a true collector's dream. Exceptional craftsmanship. The way the nuggets were linked showed a high level of skill, ensuring durability without sacrificing their natural form. Provenance and personal history. The romantic backstory and documented connection to Colombian mining added immense historical weight. Timeless, wearable art. Unlike many antique pieces that feel dated, this bracelet's organic design made it feel fresh and modern. Some pieces are valuable because of their diamonds or their brand, Hardy concluded. But this is valuable because it's one of a kind. A family heirloom, now a priceless treasure. As the segment wrapped up, the guest carefully returned the bracelet to its protective pouch, still processing the appraisal. "I'll never look at it the same way again," she confessed. "It's not just a pretty thing to wear, it's a piece of my family's legacy." Hardy smiled warmly. "And that's what makes Antiques Roadshow so special. It's not just about the money, It's about uncovering the hidden stories behind these objects and giving them the recognition they deserve. With that, the camera panned back to the castle grounds, leaving viewers with a lingering sense of wonder, and perhaps the urge to dig through their own attics in search of long-forgotten treasures.